Alright, what's good with y'all? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video. In this video, man, we finna be getting back into this y'all remember the video I made the other day talking about Rawceo? We finna get back a little bit into that. So if y'all don't remember the situation, which I will hope y'all do, that was only like a couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken. Basically what ended up happening is a long time ago when he was in high school, he basically got put, it was a news thing. Something came out on the news saying that he pulled a girl into a closet and artware her, and they ended up not being true. He had to go to court, and he was, had a lot of different legal things going on because of the situation. It came out he's a Spartan creator. This is just me giving y'all it's an idea who we talking about, just in case anybody new is watching. He a Sparking Zero streamer. He be streaming on Twitch all the time. He was just streaming last night, if I'm not mistaken, or the night before, I'm not sure. But yeah, he be streaming, and he basically stopped streaming for a little while because a lot of things came out, and I had made a video talking about it because somebody sent me the information, and I just made a video talking about it and I didn't have nothing against him, but at the end of the day, I just, I was speaking on the situation because it is a crazy situation at the end of the day, especially to hear something like that, especially me being a part of the community, the same one that he's a part of. That was just kind of crazy for me. But hopefully that caught y'all up to speed. Basically, last video we talked about like a lot. It was proof. Basically, he came out basically with a PowerPoint presentation, basically explaining everything that happened, explaining all the accusations that he had, explaining everything. And then after that, other people, other people started sending me certain things, basically making, saying that he was lying, this, that, and the third, so, and that's where we is right now, you feel me? So, to start this video off, yesterday, literally last night, I really wasn't even finna make this video today. I was finna give y'all something else, but I was like, you know what, I did make that last video, so I should follow up with this one as soon as possible. It wouldn't make sense for me to make this at some far away, distant point, you know what I mean? But like I said, Rawceo actually commented on that video, and he said this right here. He said, "It's on my Twitch. I explained everything on the second video, but hit me up, Don, so I can let you know." Right? So he said this literally just yesterday, responding to the video that I made. I wish he would have like actually said it in the comment section so people could have seen. But he ended up, hitting me up. But honestly, I think he had been trying to hit me up on Discord, but I don't know what Discord be. I don't know what be going on with Discord. It be so like, it be difficult to, it be difficult sometimes like to maneuver around Discord, because I could go to my friend request, and if somebody could tell me they sent me a friend request, and the whole time they didn't send me a friend request, or not that they didn't, but like whole time I just can't see it, and it's just a whole bunch of just, confusing shit, you feel me? But like I said, he had been trying to hit me, so I ended up going to my friend request, and luckily, because when I tell you it's lucky when it comes to Discord, luckily the nigga actually had tried to message me or send me a friend request, so I ended up adding him, so we could talk. Because once again, I told y'all in the last video, I don't have nothing against this nigga. At the end of the day, I don't know him. I didn't know him. I didn't know the situation. All I know is what he's saying and what y'all saying and what whoever else is saying. I don't know what happened. I don't know anything for sure. You feel me? Definitely some things that made him look a certain type of way, but I don't know the nigga, bro. I don't know the nigga, but basically, we finna be going over certain things that I talked about in last video, and he's finna give his actual explanation to the situations, like specifically. Like I asked him specifically about the situations. I made sure to tell him, like, man, I need you, don't be vague. I need you to completely explain this shit, bro. Cause people need to know. People want to know. Like cause motherfuckers gonna get on here. If he give a vague explanation, they gonna be like, hold on, what about this? This right here, this didn't sound right. This, that, and the third. They gonna say something, bro. Like, I'm telling him straight up, like, bro, you gonna have to be on it, like, in these responses, bro. So make sure you on that shit, bro. So, the first thing I had him respond to was this right here, and I'm gonna put this on the screen. This is from King Ken's stream. I'm not sure when he did it. This is probably like a few days ago. This is from his stream, and this is basically the situation where he was texting the quote-unquote 16-year-old girl on Instagram, and it looked a certain type of way. I'm about to put him explaining the situation on the screen right here, then we're gonna get into Rawceo's explanation in my Discord. Here you go, y'all.
Just wanna fuck for this? Because, huh? Okay. He says, okay, question mark? Then, right? Cardi says, Curtis, Sexy ass nigga. Why you keep playing? I too young. Let me know so I can find somebody else. He says yes. Okay, cool. I'm down. Look, she's okay, cool. Leave it at that. Why is he doubling down saying I'm down? No, I'm screwed up. I'm down to be cool, but Michelle. Why? No, bro. Like, I need y'all to focus up, gang. The nigga said yes, you're too young. The nigga says yes, you're too young. He's okay, cool. Get it. It's over. Why is he going back? Why is he going back saying why?
No, welcome to
genuinely. Genuinely. Raw is 24 at this time, bro. Raw is 4. Like, why? You can dead it. The moment you say, okay, cool, dead it, block. That's it. But you double down, saying, cool. To all my niggas in chat, y'all know. When you friends with a shotty, and y'all you down to be cool still, you know damn well you just waiting. I'm gonna keep it a buck to the niggas in chat. You just waiting, bro. You know what you're waiting on. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This right here. It's not right here yet. He said this. Remember he said I'm blocking you. I'm done. And I said he didn't block her. Like I told you, it's out of order. It's out of order. This is that to the other message where I said he never blocked her. This how you know. He said I'm blocking you. I'm done. She says no, Curtis. Anyways, I'm sorry. What the fuck? How the fuck? It goes back into that other one, right? Why is she not blocked that gang? Why is she not blocked that gang? This is the catcher. The catcher? Damn, not yet. Not the catcher yet. Okay, it's cool. I'm cool off you. It's not gonna make me look like a fan no more. You're weird as fuck. Catch this block. I'm getting you dealt with. Like, bitch, who the fuck to play with me? I'm sorry, but like, no girl is saying all this unless y'all talk. No girl is saying all this unless y'all talk. Like, to all my niggas in chat, have y'all ever seen a girl cry shout about you if y'all ain't do nothing? She just randomly. Have y'all ever had that happen to y'all? It's never happened to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right? Scroll down. He said, what the fuck you do? She said, shut the fuck up, like a bitch. Right? Boom. This one's in order. Shut the fuck up. I'm actually tired of your shit. And this is the catcher, guys. Hey, everyone pay attention, please. Everyone pay attention to this. Shut the fuck up. I'm actually tired of your shit. And your little ass friends. Niggas is weirdos. Exactly. Read it. Guys. Okay? I had a homeboy. I can't say his name. He looked up this stuff into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said that basically it looks like message was being deleted. I want y'all to read this and tell me if message was deleted, yes or no. And she said, shut the fuck up. I'm actually tired of your shit and your little ass friends. And niggas is weirdos. The next message after this little space right here says exactly read it. So what is she responding to? Y'all get what I'm saying? What is she responding to? Because she's exactly read it. And then watch, guys, watch. He put the quotation mark saying, "Oh, how much trouble I'll get in." That's raw. She is quoting raw. You know how much trouble I'll get in? Okay. No. Real. It didn't even cast. Hey, Julie, I'm saying, gang. Look. Real. It could be she deleted or he deleted. On Instagram, you can delete the other person's message for yourself. If I were going to Instagram right now, say these are my messages, God forbid, and I just say, oh, I don't want the end your little ass friends and niggas. I can delete those out. It's gonna remove those messages for me. So when I screenshot it, it will just drop down to say, shut the fuck up to exactly read it. Not saying he did it, but if you are just using your brain, it literally says, niggas is weirdos, and I'm assuming it was a screenshot she took and sent it up the chat, and she says, you know how much trouble I'll get in, quoting what he said prior. Now, if you tell somebody you know how much trouble I'll get in, it's because you're already doing something, or you plan on doing something, or you already done something, and now you're being blackmailed. He says, what are you talking about? He says, for sure. I thought we could be friends, but you're doing too much. I'm gonna just leave you be. Again, there's another space right here. Who knows if he deleted something? I don't know. But I'm not gonna say he did, because I'm not the type of nigga who say, oh, you did this. I'm just the type of nigga to show facts and go off that.
Really quick, Matt.
Alright, so as y'all can see, that was King Ken basically explaining the situation and basically explaining majority of people's perception on the situation and what it made them think about it, and just how just people explaining how they think about the situation, especially him. Obviously, it's his stream. Now we finna get into Rawceo's response on Discord. Now we finna go over a lot of different messages that he sent, but we're gonna start it off with this one. Like I said, we just gonna start off explaining this to get this out the way before we get into the other messages. So yeah, let's get into the message of him responding to this right here. All right, so this is actually the first thing Rawceo sent me just when I first started messaging him. It has something to do with that. He says, oh, well, like I said, I explained everything on my live and addressed the 17-year-old situation, saying that I wasn't on no predator shit or anything. If you look at the screenshots, and it shows that I shut everything down, and people don't know that the only reason I didn't block her was cause I was. Then she slid up in vanish mode, sending me my address and family names and everything. So I wanted to find out everything and how she got that, and then she doxed me on stream, and then I blocked her. Now y'all seeing that he said that she's 17 years old. He claimed that she was actually 17 and not 16, but he says later that it don't really matter. He still can see where people coming from with that. Here go the other response when I specifically asked him about the situation, because that was he just literally started the message off basically saying that because I said something about it in my video. So let's get into it when he actually responded to me saying something to him about the situation. All right, so I asked the nigga, so that situation with the 16-year-old girl on Instagram, that was a situation where the message was in vanish mode. People gonna want to know exactly why you said y'all could be friends, like verbatim. You know niggas gonna try to find a hole in your response, so you might have to be overly specific, right? He says, one, she was 17, even though that's no better, but I said we could be cool because she was a supporter in my streams, and I didn't care in anything when she said something crazy. I would shut it down, and in the screenshots you can see that. In the screenshots, I was defending Ken because she was mad at him and I was shutting anything else down. I would take fault and say it was my fault that I shouldn't have said that we could be cool at the time. I wasn't thinking about nothing because I had no bad intentions or anything, but now I see how it can be speculated. Then he sends me these messages that him and Ken had basically talking about the situation. Ken say, hey, Ross, so you gonna talk to that girl? She gonna get you caught up playing like that? He say, no, I don't. I keep telling her she young, but we can be cool, but she dragging it. He says she gonna get you caught up with what she's saying in the chat, and if anybody find out she a minor, that's GG's, at least till she turn 18. He said, exactly, that's why I keep trying to tell her to stop that. I'm not even doing no with her for real. Tell them to give me a minute. So once again, those were screenshots between Ken and Rawceo, basically them talking about the situation. Rawceo clearly isn't really trying to, he not trying to do no with her. And I know y'all seen the message where he said at least wait till she 18, and he was like, exactly, that's why I keep trying to tell her to stop that shit for real. Now, I know how that can look, and he basically said something to me about it. He was like, I know that look like I'm basically saying like I'm gonna wait till she 18, but he was like, nah, I just responded to Ken's message like literally at the exact same time as he sent the new one. Like, you seen Ken sent like a few different messages, and he claiming that like the moment he sent that last one, he had Rawceo had responded to it literally immediately. I'm about to put that on the screen right here. And this screenshot, people trying to take out of context. If you see, I was saying exactly to the fact he said I had to dead it, not to the fact that he said wait till she's 18. It's because we both sent the message at the same time. But it's right here where I say I never did know with her. Like, I'm tired of my name being dragged, even though I've been showing proof of everything, you know what I mean? So after that, I asked him about this right here, and I'm gonna just put it on the screen so y'all can read it. I ain't gonna put it on for too long. Y'all can just pause it. I'm gonna put it on the screen right here though. Hopefully y'all read that, and Rawceo's response when I asked him specifically about this was this right here, y'all. He says, people don't read. It's a document that shows my record and case was sealed, and once I'm done with probation, that I will be exonerated of all guilt. I never broke probation, because if I did, would not be in jail right now. It shows that my record and case was sealed on the 13th of July, 2022, which is correct. And if I was a sex offender, do you think a PO would approve me working in an elementary school? Like, people are trying to find things and twist them. All I'm gonna say, gang, I've been honest and showing documentation and how people have been going to tell. How are people gonna tell me how I live my life and what's going on with my situation? All right, so just in case y'all wondering, I'm about to put the proof on the screen that he used to work in an elementary school right here. Alright, like I said before, y'all can pause that video. Y'all can pause the video and look at the screenshots and look at the proof. This is the proof that he sent me showing that he was working in an elementary school. Like I said, this is what he sent me, y'all. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. But he also had wanted to respond to this little comment that somebody left in the comment section, a dude named Carl Majors. Finna put it on the screen right here. Alright, so Carl Majors says, you missed the part where he says he signed unsupervised papers that next day, meaning he had to follow the offender probation restrictions. That alone proves that I never had to follow any of those rules. Bro had us waiting for months just to hop on and say a bunch of nothing. He responds to me and messages me saying, which is completely false. I never had to be supervised while with minors or nothing like that. It was me being unsupervised from a PO that I would have to check in once a month. I used to work in an elementary school. Like I said before, I already just showed his proof of him working at an elementary school. If y'all want to go back and look at it again, it's up to y'all. But the last thing that I did want to show y'all was him responding to this situation right here. So people were saying, based on this screenshot right here, that he basically was admitting the fact that he couldn't be around kids. Y'all could pause that and read that if y'all wanted to. He basically saying that he couldn't be around kids based off that message right there. And he responded to that by saying this right here. He says, and the whole thing with Kay, that's the girl in the text messages, I said because I didn't want to be around no one because of the case, and especially anyone with a kid, because it's a hard situation to find out about without any context. But yeah, I'll answer any question because I'm tired of people trying to explain my life, like how y'all know what I have to do on a day-to-day. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much everything, bro. That's pretty much everything he sent me, basically responding to the stuff I talked about in my video. I mean, if y'all have any questions, anything y'all like got questioning about the situation, I guess let me know down in the comment section. At this point, honestly, I have no idea like what y'all could say. You know what? I don't know what he didn't just explain. Maybe I'm tripping though. You know, I might just not be looking hard enough. I don't know. You know, but if y'all have anything to say, maybe, you know, if y'all think that he's still bullshitting, I guess say something down in the comment section. Like I said, personally, I really don't know. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I don't understand a lot of this stuff, bro. I had to ask him specifically, like, to try to, like, even when people was explaining to me, I had to ask them to, like, thoroughly explain it so I could understand and get on here and, like, talk about it with y'all. Because genuinely, I have no idea about any of this stuff. I've never really, like, heard about no situation like this for me to even act like I'm informed about the shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, shout out to him for coming to me, you know, at least trying to explain this shit regardless of whatever it is, you know, he trying to explain it to me. You know, he ain't just sitting back, you know, letting the shit be said, because that would definitely make it look even more crazy. But at least he's trying to say something, you know. I don't know. Like I said, y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think, man. I know if I'm not mistaken, King Kid had made and that's where I got the clip from at the beginning. He made a live basically going over a lot of different things about the situation, and he wanted me to get a lot of them clips and use them. But I'm gonna tell him, and I'm telling him right now, I guess if you have anything you can respond to that right there, you might have to go live and say it, and I get them clips and I see, you know what I'm saying? I see if he'll, you know, respond to it. I don't know. But based off what he said, it kind of added up to me what he was saying, how he was explaining this shit was adding up, you know, a little bit. You know, of course, I'm gonna be real with you. The situation gonna seem weird regardless. Like I said, the nigga was 24, messaging a 17-year-old. People think it's a 16-year-old. He says a 17-year-old. Whichever one, that's gonna look weird regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that's almost inexplainable. You know, especially she's sitting here obviously coming on to him. You know, that's going. And when I was in what's it called, King Can Live, people were saying like, oh, this nigga just couldn't control himself. He just couldn't block her. But the whole time like I said, he claiming that she was literally doxing him, sending him vanishing messages. And I know King Ken was saying stuff like, you know, it looked like some of the messages was deleted. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because she was sending the vanishing messages. I have no idea. I don't know how Instagram DMs work like that. I'm not a social media type of nigga. I used to be on Instagram a long time ago, like a lot. I don't really be on there like that no more. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I be chilling. Like, I don't be on social media like that. I feel like that shit damn near kill your brain cells. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, like I said, y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this whole situation. I know this was a lot to digest. I honestly didn't even know if I was gonna be able to get through it in this whole fucking 18-minute video, at least where it's finna stop right here. But yeah, like, I didn't really know if I was even gonna be able to like get everything out. I'm glad I was. But let's end the video on a good note. Before we get to the end, before I get off this video, let me give y'all the video of the day, man.
I've seen your battles on 2 different streams. It's too tough. Appreciate that, bro. Tough when it's not versus fucking dog shit connection like this. I'm gonna go and rematch this guy, and if it plays like that again, I'm blocking him, and I'm gonna have to hop. Yeah, he started full power. I don't. That's not the issue. The issue is, all right, well, we're not even getting the second chance. You have a great rest of your night, champ. Not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it, man. Genuinely, I'm not doing it this time. I'm not.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That nigga Eli definitely funny as fuck, bro. Hey, we gonna have to get Eli and Amani J in the same room, bro. We gotta get them niggas in the same room and just let them niggas play each other on Sparking and see which one of them crash out first, bro. And start talking shit first, bro. We have to do that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I think Amani J might have this nigga Eli beat when it come to that crap. Like crashing out and doing all that. I think he might have Eli beat, bro. But Eli definitely right there. Like Eli, hey, bro, when Eli run into a nigga who lagging, bro, that shit always comedy, bro. That man said, you have a good rest of your night, champ. I ain't gonna lie, niggas funny as hell for that shit, bro. I been having that in my phone for a little second. Shout out Eli, man. Shout out Eli, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this video and about that whole situation, you know. Like I said, that's his explanation. If y'all got anything that y'all think was some bullshit or whatever, let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this little shit. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And Don Coolio out, bro.
Hate this distance and we both know that it hurts. Yeah, but I knew since the 23rd you mean the most to me. You're my world, you're my earth. Yeah, just know that I'm your biggest fan. No describing how it feels when you say that I'm your man. Swear you're always on my mind, so girl, trust I got a plan. I'm doing all I can, so someday we'll have a fam. Look, Cole, Mike, and maybe even Rhea. Nothing can compare to my feelings when I see ya. Sick when we're apart, baby girl, I swear I need ya. Look into the future, tell me, babe, where do you see us? Next page of the chapter, maybe I'm a famous rapper. I don't care, that shit don't matter. Want that happily ever after. I'ma need you in my life, I'ma need you as my wife. I'ma be there when you cry, grab the tissue, dry your eye. I'ma be there when I'm supposed to be. Yeah, clean the gutters, grab the groceries. Yeah, love the feeling when you holding me. Yeah, promise it could not get old to me. Yeah, know your love and make me truly happy. Yeah, when you're around, I swear I still get antsy. Yeah, I'll hold your hand even if it's cramping. Yeah, my love for you is something everlasting. Yeah.
We can link up like June. I don't wanna rush it if you think it's too soon. Just set a time and a place and I'm on my way. Never been late, check my resume. Putting all the shit in the past. You can take your time if you think it's too fast. Doing what I can, I just need to make you mine. I don't want much, but I need your time.